And did you love it? Did you fucking love it?
I love it. I want to go on that corkscrew freeway in real
Fuck
life.
yeah. I feel like we were always on that corkscrew freeway.
Probably.
Huh. Anyway, we're back for another goddamn episode of WrestleShoot. I'm Rob Wiles. That's the lovely and talented Chris Casanova.
Cheers.
We are irritated today. And I've been irritated about this for a couple of weeks, but finally got into it with Chris today about some things we're gonna hit on. But before we get to all that, dude, we gotta play our advertiser, right? We gotta pay the bills.
We have to get paid.
We're gonna go ahead and show a commercial for one of our other episodes right here on the Antisocial Network. And Chris, your request was answered.
No shit.
The same one who made Casanova Takes It in the Butt last week made one, and I haven't watched it yet. It just said Rob's song.
Ooh, can I take a cheers to that?
We're going to watch over all that shit, and then we'll get into what we're pissed about. But let's get started with this one, Affordable Dumpster Rental.
Thanks for calling Affordable Dumpster Rental. This is Steve. How can I help you today?
Well, that was a fast answer. Hi, Steve.
Thanks,
so
Steve.
long story short, I'm getting ready to put my home in the market. I have 20 years of junk I need to get rid of as soon as possible. Can I get a quote, please?
I would be happy to help you. Let's find you the perfect dumpster for your project.
That was so easy, Steve. A huge load off my mind.
That wasn't
I honestly thought renting a dumpster would cost a lot more money. I'm so glad I called Affordable Dumpster Rental. 5 stars to you, Steve.
5 stars to Affordable Dumpster Rental, actually. Due to the fact that we work with so many customers all across the country, we are able to offer discounted professional contractors rates to everybody, every day. Thanks again for calling. We'll talk to you soon.
That's right. You need a fucking dumpster. You know where to go. Tell them WrestleShoot sent you over from the Antisocial Network, and let's get down with the getting down, right?
You know what? That company's legit because that was not 2.5 minutes later. That was like fucking 5 seconds later. Just saying.
Talking about some wrestling. Fuck yeah, Willie, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Who? Willie? Oh.
Yeah, Willie. Somebody's watching us over on, what's that, Twitch.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Willie.
Yeah. And it actually wasn't a Twitch viewer who's like, hey, I like what you do. Add me on Discord. Shut up.
No. Willie, bring your friends and family. Have them watch.
Willie, tell everybody, brother. Tell them we're gonna talk some real shit today moving forward. Just, I don't like new viewers to be like unpleasantly surprised. I feel like everybody needs to know what they're getting into when they turn into fucking WrestleShoot. So,
do we do a warning sign usually? Do we need to do like a warning thing, remember?
Yeah, we used to, but fuck those disclaimers, man. This is the Antisocial Network. We don't give a shit. And speaking of the Antisocial Network, we have tons of shows, and let's play a little spot for Ghosted.
Ooh.
My favorite show is Ghosted. My favorite show is hosted by Rob and Doug, 2 clowns and New Doug, ghost videos being roasted. Antisocial Network where it all began. The boys had an idea that seems rather grand. Rob and Doug were crazy for giving it a shot, but they did, and
it was fucking hot.
Ghosted, looking for some truth. Ghosted.
This actually is the music video. This is not the commercial. Everybody.
Uncensored, no limit, no sugar-coated talk. Ghosted rocks 'cause your boys got balls.
It's true though.
What's this New Doug thing?
Yeah, New Doug.
Those killer clowns. Ghosted rocks 'cause your boys got balls.
You still scrape the shit out.
Ghosted rocks 'cause your boys got balls. Ghosted rocks 'cause your boys got balls.
If you got the balls,
right,
brother.
Guys. That was the wrong one. That was my bad. That wasn't the commercial.
I thought it was great.
Well, it is great. And you can catch Ghosted right here on the Antisocial Network every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, Chris, I feel like it would be a bad move if I didn't at least remind people this the song that was written for you, specifically for you last week, it's a beautiful little ditty. So let's go ahead and put that one up. Then we'll play the one that you asked for.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
Wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth, and Casanova takes it in the butt. Get yourself dressed and put your shoes on your feet. Casanova takes it in the butt. Have some breakfast, go to work, do
your best
every day. Smile and laugh so you don't fall in a rut. And Casanova takes it in the butt. Get home at night to your husband or wife. Casanova takes it in the butt. Have dinner, take a shower, and head to bed. Casanova takes it in the butt.
That's funny right
The
there.
next day and do it again. Fill your heart with love and laughter. At least once a day, hear the words that I say. Casanova takes it in the butt.
Oh god damn it. That's my favorite one that's ever been done.
I think it's great. I love
What's
it.
kind of weird to me is how quickly they answered your fucking request, right? Oh, hang on a second. Saying, yeah, we'll hit you up, Miss Sandra. No worries. I think it's kind of weird how quickly they responded and wrote a song about me. I haven't listened to it yet, so we're gonna do kind of a genuine thing together here.
I love it, man. I'm gonna get my drink first and let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead and grab your drink. Let me know when you're set.
I'm ready.
Story about a guy named Rob motherfucking Wild.
Yeah.
That guy liked to polish knobs.
Wait, what?
Where does he come from? Why is he here? He loves to eat dick, but Chris
What?
likes it in the rear.
Oh shit! It's a
This
swerve.
isn't about Chris. Rob eats dicks.
Wait.
Rob eats dicks with cats up.
God damn it! It's a
So
double
much dick.
swerve.
Too much dick. Still I wonder why does this fucking guy eat so much dick? So I asked that guy, I asked him why. He said it's none of my business. The facts don't
Yeah, it is
lie.
none of your
This
business.
fucking guy.
A cute little fireworks show.
All right, it's a go, Rhea.
Why is he here? He
Keep it
loves
rolling.
to eat dick.
Oh.
Chris likes it in the rear.
Chris does like it in the rear.
This isn't about Chris.
That gay thing that we have to be gay for each other?
Love
We're
is
gay for
dick
each other?
for cats. So much dick.
Oh my God.
So much dick. So much dick.
Shit.
Still I wonder why.
Hey, nice.
Does this fucking guy eat so much dick?
All right, full of dicks, I get it. And a bag of dicks.
So I asked
Yeah.
the guy, I
All
asked
different
him
kinds, all different
why.
colors
He
too.
said it's none of my business. The facts don't lie. This
This fucking guy. Okay. Okay. Well,
Rob Wild.
yeah, fucking. All right. So there, answer to your prayers. Kiss my dick. Now, thanks for making the video. It was pretty fucking cool. I appreciate it.
It was very cool. I'm seeing another side of it though. It seems like they're showing that we're gay, like dicks and ass. And
Oh, Jesus.
did you see that message
mean-
there?
I mean, it's not really a message when it's true.
Oh, ooh! I better pass some more of this.
Fucking drink up to that. All right, so we're done playing all the corny little videos. So, Chris, we're going to talk about somebody. I think we have a pretty evenly matched dislike of this person.
Ugh.
It stems back to Dutch Mantel. And no, I'm not talking about Dutch. I'm talking about, oh God, Hang on, can compose myself. I'm talking about that lily yellow piece of cunt, Dave Meltzer from the Wrestling
What a
Observer.
fucking cockroach, right? He looks like a fucking cockroach. He looks like a used car salesman, and not even a
Dude,
nice used car salesman, like in a ghetto somewhere, dude.
like one of those just real shady motherfuckers. Oh, well, this special is only going for the next 8 minutes.
Yeah, I got 10 other people who want this car. You better buy it today because, no,
Or it'll
it's
be
gonna be here,
gone.
Dave.
Yeah, it'll still be here, you piece of shit. We've known Dave Meltzer for a very long time. Like
Unfortunately.
I used to love to use the Pat Patterson line on the famous Pat Patterson line all the time. Oh shit, Dave, you know who was just talking about you? Nobody, you piece of shit. I fucking hated that guy and he knew it.
He just wasn't a good person, dude. It's like he's out for him fucking self, dude. It doesn't matter what he's gonna say and fucking do whatever he wants. As long as it makes him gives himself over, dude. He doesn't give a fuck, man. And
He
that's
doesn't give a fuck. And the
he's
thing is, he doesn't give like okay. This is going back to Dutch Mantel, right? Everybody loves dirty fucking Dutch.
he's great. Who doesn't like him?
And what was his gimmick? Uncle Zebediah or something with the Wyatts,
Yeah, yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Great.
So he's been having a really rough past couple of years where we've almost lost Dutch a few times. He actually went septic twice.
Wow.
And then his wife went septic after his second one. Both of them very nearly died. Dutch was in the hospital for over a month on his last stay. And that really dwindled away everything the Dutch and his wife had financially, just trying to, God forbid, just trying to live, right? How dare they want to live?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow.
So Dutch's daughter started a GoFundMe page. In fact, I'm going to grab that link. I'm going to put it up in chat. So yeah, Dutch's daughter started a GoFundMe page, and it was just very sweet and very heartfelt. In fact, let me grab this here, and I'll just pop it right in right here. Everybody, look here. There's that link, man. It's a GoFundMe. Give $1. No, nobody's asking you to put yourself in any kind of actual, financial hardships. But like, for instance, Tony Khan, right? He shelled out 5 grand, and then of course, never ever to be outdone by everybody. Old corny cornet donated 5,500
Wow.
just to get over on Khan, man.
That does not surprise me.
Fucking A, dude. And then it's like everybody's donating. So here's the thing: is old shitbag Meltzer himself decided he was gonna post up years and years ago about a particular show that happened, a show that he's gotten like third hand knowledge of, and he's like, it was not a sellout. People who said it was a sellout was a liar. Well, Dutch Mantel was there. He was on that show. So he just simply went on and he posted, yeah, the show was absolutely a sellout. Meltzer's getting bad information. Well, we
Yeah.
all know that hit Dave right in his little fucking fragile ass, pussy ass ego.
Oh
So
yeah,
he
of
went
course.
on the attack on Dutch ever since.
How dare you say something wrong to him, and then
How dare you say something factual to condescend my lie that I'm telling?
and oh my gosh, it's like a fucking you call a politician out for lying. Oh my gosh, get all defensive, and then they start
Yeah.
fucking crying and fucking blah blah whatever, dude.
And then covering up their lies with lies. And that's
Yeah.
basically what Meltzer does.
Lie
So,
with lie.
like, okay, who's somebody that I greatly dislike in wrestling? We'll just pick anyone. We'll say Meltzer. If I got word that Meltzer started a GoFundMe because he went broke trying to live, I would probably throw it up here on the show and encourage people to donate to it. Because we're trying to save lives by doing that. Well, he decides he's going to go on a fucking tear and not just attack Dutch Mantel for having the audacity for his daughter to put up a GoFundMe page, But then he started lacing into everybody: Tony Khan, Jim Cornette, fucking Jericho, Stephanie McMahon, just all these people who were throwing money into the pot. When Dave did his initial smear job on Dutch, the GoFundMe was up to like $57,000. And as of today, it's still going. It is up to $106,000. So we can see that old Meltzer didn't have much behind him on that.
That's awesome. That is fucking. Okay, I get his stupid fucking. Okay, I'm not condoning his stupid fucking why. He just mad because Dutch called him out. Other than that, what the fuck is it his business to fucking talk shit to these people that are donating? It's not his fucking business. If you don't want to donate, don't donate. But don't fucking try to talk shit.
For some reason,
money from his medical. Come on, dude. Guys, like you say, guys trying to fucking live.
For some reason, that shit stain believes he has some kind of internal and some kind of journalistic integrity.
He doesn't.
But you got to maybe go back in time in your brain a little bit to like the Dave Meltzer of young when he was just getting started with the Wrestling Observer. Like at that time, he had to have had at least what his vision of journalistic integrity was. Like he had to start with that. There are no journalists who don't start with that originally. He happens to be the goddamn whatever star of the Inquirer of pro wrestling. So he's the Inquirer of an Inquirer-based business.
Yeah. And you're right. He probably started out on a good note, wanting to actually get the truth. And after fucking while, it just went to his head. He thought he was more than he was. And he thought he fucking was an equal in the business and thinks he has an authority on it.
And the thing is, like, you could fucking say, I'm smart. I get it. I know the business. You could say all of that. But don't ever fucking try to call yourself an equal to anybody who's even been through one day of training school. Because fuck you. If you ain't bumped, you're a chump.
Yeah, I agree. God,
it's like there's only two really universally recognized and hard practice rules in the business. You don't talk about a man's wife. You don't talk about a man's wallet. And he does both of that all the fucking time.
Yeah, all the fucking time.
And with going after Dutch, he did both of it in one hit.
Gosh.
It's like, who the fuck are you to call out anybody? I've gone through and read a bunch of his donation lists. And I saw people who were donating $5. And they would say, it's not much, but it's the least I could do. The good memories. They leave little comments trying to put Dutch over. Get yourself healthied up. They're going back to the 80s and talking about his territory matches. It was really interesting. If y'all get a chance, at least go to his page and read through what some people are saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a couple bucks at him after I jump off here. I didn't mean to do that. I'm glad you got the link on there.
Yeah. So guys, this is really just basic human kindness. But like, what was your first experience with Douche for Brains like?
Oh man, honestly, I can smell shit a mile away, dude. And I think honestly, in my time in the business, I've had a few exchanges, a couple words like hey, kept it real vague. I just didn't like him, and he just was a douchebag. I saw from a distance what he was and what he was saying. It's like, this guy's a douchebag. I'm just gonna stay away from this guy. If he fucking sides me the wrong way, dude, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking say something. But yeah, I didn't have a lot of interaction with him. I'll be honest. I just stayed. It's one of those things, and that's how for years in the business, that's how I conducted myself. If I didn't care for you, I'm like, okay, dude, we're not going to fucking be cool, dude. Don't cross that fucking line. You cross that line, that's a different story. But if you stay on your side of the line, that's it. And Meltzer stayed on that line. I saw him fuck other people over and just talking a bunch of shit. But yeah, I don't know. You had more interaction than I did.
No, my first meeting day was not positive. That was also the first day I met Snookum.
No, no
and
shit.
Dave was there in this fucking locker room, and he said, hey Jimmy, how you doing, brother?" And he goes, "Fuck off, Dave." And I leaned up and said, "Yeah, fuck off, Dave," real fucking loud. I didn't even care. I didn't know who he was, but Snooka said "fuck off," and I got Snooka's back. And then I walked over and said, "Hey, Jimmy, I've been looking all day for somebody to smoke this joint with. Look no further, brother." But he didn't care about me. "Fuck you, Dave." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you, Dave." And it was downhill ever since. I mean, he's smeared me in the Observer, but I never reacted to it at all, not even in person. I would just laugh at him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who's just talking about you? Nobody.
Yeah. He was always trying to kiss everybody's ass too. I saw that too. He was always trying to kiss fucking Kirk's ass and Roland's ass and just
Oh,
yeah.
Kirk saw through him for fucking miles. Kirk hated him.
Yeah. Roland was a mark himself, so Roland kind of let him in. He's like, "Oh, Dave Meltzer, blah blah blah." They were fucking hard for each other, dude. They were just that's the way it was. But
Yeah, it was at one of Kirk's shows just watching one time, and I walked over and said hey to him, and he goes, "Look back there in the corner sitting by himself." And I glanced back, and there's Meltzer with his little pen and paper out, and I said, "Jesus Christ, it smells like a hack in here." And the whole crowd knew what I was talking about. The whole crowd started laughing at him, and he left.
that's awesome.
Smells like fucking hack in here.
That just angers me at this Dutch Mantel thing. It's like, who the fuck are you to talk shit, dude? Like, seriously, like, who does that on a fucking GoFundMe for medical? It doesn't matter what it is, dude. Mind your fucking business, dude.
Yeah, word. That's it, dude. Just shut your face.
Yeah,
Like this has that much to do with you. So keep your mouth that open. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And this guy's whole entire he acts like he's so smart, right? I'm smartened up. I get the business, and I'm a smart guy on the side. Yet he couldn't see what everybody else in every locker room saw in relation to him and WWF. That they played him and used him for whatever they needed. And he would try to contact them, cold shoulder snuff, nothing. They want nothing to do with him.
wow.
And when they decide they have something, they'll pass it down the food chain to get somebody lower down on the tier. So a Meltzer will take it with like sincerity. But it was a setup or it was them using him to promote something. He never got anything of like that had meat on the bones out of Vince.
Jeez. Wow.
I think he only met Vince once.
Well, yeah, probably makes sense. Yeah.
And then Tony Khan, being the mark that he starts feeding Meltzer with the spoon all kinds of information. And then Meltzer attacks him for donating to. It's like your lack of business sense is fucking staggering.
And he thinks he's this fucking big fucking head honcho, dude. He's like, you ain't fucking nobody, dude. You can attack all these fucking people, dude. They're gonna just shut you out, dude. You ain't have shit anymore, dude. Like, they fucking feed him, dude. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's all I'm saying.
And you know, the thing is about the Observer, it was literally a rag sheet. It's something that he printed out on the cheapest paper possible with the cheapest ink possible. And he only mailed it within a certain mile distance. So it wasn't even a national rag at the time. It only went national when it became an online thing.
Yeah, the online presence changed everything for a lot of people.
And it still sucks. And you could tell that it's harder for him because he's got to pump out so much more content now to keep up. So his crappy writing just becomes more and more fucking evident. He tried to get a job with Vince as a writer, and they just laughed at him.
The fuck is he gonna fucking write about, dude? Like, it's like a Mark playing with fucking toys.
I mean, at least with Russo, people said the same thing about Russo, but at least with him, he was the head editor of the magazine, right?
Yeah.
Of the WWF magazine on a globally distribution magazine. So he got to know wrestling. He got to use his own creativity and other ventures, and he got start applying it to wrestling. So at least Russo walked in the door having a clue. Meltzer's a fucking moron. He's only as smart as the business has allowed him to be. And his own, of course, intellect, because he's such a fucking dummy.
He's a fucking dipshit for sure. Uh, I just never cared for the guy, and his stories about people like, what the fuck were you getting this at, dude? Like seriously? Like I bet I don't have to mention names on here, but he would write stories about people and meeting them in person and knowing them. Like that's a complete fucking opposite, dude. You're fucking trying to stir up shit, dude. You're some shady fucking reporter, dude. That's all you are.
And then he would just say, if they got mad at him, oh, come on, brother. It's all a work. It's all just for gimmick. Don't you fucking use locker room speak or I'll kick your teeth in. Or was it one of Lunchbox's shows, man? And Lunchbox never drew anybody. But I still went to work because he asked me very nicely, can you help me out on this one? Sure. And I showed up and there was like 40 paid and Meltzer was in the locker room. I walked in and saw him. I went, well, now I know why nobody's here. They all smelled shit from the parking lot and left. I went and sat outside the rest of the night. I'm like, I'm not going back in there. I'm going to kill him.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one's beat that guy's ass. Like, seriously.
I'm sure it's happened.
I would love to hear a story about that.
Me too. He comes in too hot and too hard for nobody to have at least given him a smack and then said, what the fuck are you doing? Because, wrestlers are hit first and figure it out later.
Oh, sure. Yeah. They're hotheads.
So, yeah, I mean, really on that point in closing, it's just like, dude, you've gone back so far and you've broken every possible rule in the business that you could break so many fucking times. Honest to God, I hope somebody breaks your fucking leg. I hope somebody breaks your leg, spits in your face, and say that's for Dutch.
I'm going to say this now. I want Meltzer. If you're fucking listening, dude, you're probably not. You're probably making.
Oh, he'll hear this,
dude. Why don't you come on the show and give us your fucking reason why that you think you're talking shit to Khan and all these people that have donated? Like, what's your
Meltzer on this show?
Yeah, fucking. Come on, Dave. Give us your fucking reason, dude. Why don't you defend yourself?
Now, see, that he won't come on the show to do because he knows we'll take him apart. There is no defense for the indefensible. You can't shoot somebody in front of a cop and go to court and be like, oh, but they upset me. Oh, well then, we're squared. No, fuck you, Dave Meltzer. Yeah, come on, you nutless wonder. Come on the show. Send me, send Chris, send one of us a message. We'll get you a link. And you know us. You know we don't like you, but you also know that we're going to let you say your piece.
Well, we'll respect you enough to fucking say your side of the story. I'm anxious to hear. Like, give me your real why. And besides, and I don't want the reason that Dutch said the house was so sold out and it wasn't, or it was, whatever. That's not an excuse. I want to know fucking the other reason. That's bullshit.
That fucking asshole dropped my real last name in his fucking rag sheet.
Did he really?
What the hell is wrong? Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Gosh.
Yeah, he's just a piece of garbage.
Wow.
And Dave, I'll be honest with you, Chris will absolutely show you enough respect. I'm not going to show you any fucking respect. As far as I'm concerned, this is going to be Chris's interview. I'll be here. But I'll be looking right through you because you're hollow. When you have no substance, that means you're hollow. You have nothing on the inside. So Chris will show you a proper amount, a decent, at least a basic level of respect. But I, sir, will not. Not ever. Not fucking ever.
You called him hollow. That's awesome.
He is hollow. And I mean, he's empty on the inside, and on the outside, he's totally fucking yellow. Dude, like Carino's got. Well, okay, I was gonna make fun of Carino a little bit, but Carino's cool, dude. Fucking compared to you, everybody's cool. Compared to you, Buzz Sawyer was a giving human being.
Whoa,
dude.
Whoa.
Compared to you, Abdullah the Butcher was a 5-star wrestler.
I think maybe you're stretching some of that a little bit.
Abdullah's wrestling ability was a whole lot better than Meltzer's writing, filled with misspellings and capitals in weird places and punctuations in the wrong spot. Somebody needs to proofread the shit that you write because you clearly aren't.
I don't know, dude. Fucking Abdullah. Yeah, he fucking gave people diseases. Fuck that, dude. Oh man, that's just. Ugh.
Dude, I would rather jump into a swimming pool filled with AIDS and razor blades than try to pretend to have a civil conversation with you, Meltzer. You're garbage. You know, the only person who really ever liked you was promoters who only put the belts on themselves. That's it. They would let you in, they'd let you go in the back. You thought you were a superstar. But did you notice how, for the most part, the boys never talked to you? It's because you're a two-faced snake, you piece of garbage.
Yeah, yeah. He
Hold
really.
on. The real boys never talk to you, not them. I get that, get yourself over where you can get yourself over, however. But getting yourself over to guys like Meltzer shows me that you are not serious about actually having a pro wrestling career. You're just trying to get yourself over right now for your own ego. But any of the boys, like the real boys, they all knew Meltzer was garbage. Dude, even fucking back when Cooley was King Carney, he said Meltzer was garbage.
I think a lot of people agree with us that we know that he's garbage.
Fucking Schizo didn't like him. And these are bad. He's a bad dude. I mean, not a good person at all. And he
Yeah.
hated him. So I don't know. I guess that's really kind of my final shoot on the whole thing is fuck you, Dave.
So
And Dutch, get better, dude. Yeah,
what's that, Dutch? What about Dutch?
just get better. Like, we're not ready for you to shuffle off yet.
No, he's got some time on this earth still. Dutch is he's a cool guy. I like Dutch.
Everybody likes Dutch. I've never heard one person but Meltzer say anything bad about him.
I can't think of anybody else. It's fucked up, man. That's bullshit. So
Story I heard. Oh, go ahead.
No, question for you is: are you inviting Dave on here? Will you give him the green light to come on here?
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I'll try to be quiet. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm just talking myself into a hole. I'll turn my microphone off when he's on. Then you could have the conversation. You could try to keep it civil. I'll be quiet.
Okay. And you'll get your side too. I mean,
nah, my side's not going to be a side. My side's just going to be a verbal onslaught.
well, you still got to give your opinion, though. We all got to give our opinion.
Well, I think I just did.
I like to see his rebuttal to that.
He doesn't have one. He would just, well, blah, 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 nothing, no substance, boo, boo, boo. What the fuck did you even say?
Yeah, but still his rebuttal. I would just love to hear it. I'm very curious to see what he would have to say. He's probably not going to come on, to be honest.
You know who I would like to get on, honestly, is have you seen oh my God, I'm drawing a blank here. Stevie Richards. Have you seen his podcast he's doing? I think he's on like the 12th episode.
Yeah, he's good.
That guy that he has on with him, his co-host, the English cat, I would love to get him on WrestleShoot.
Yeah, he's good. Doesn't he do a show? Does he do another show by himself as well?
Well, he's always done a show where he like interviews guys, but this thing with Stevie is a whole particularly differently packaged thing. I just think that his exposure with Stevie is what gave him the biggest boost.
Yeah, his shows are really good too. The English guy, I can't think of his name, but it's
John. We'll call him John Mark Saint Marksinski.
His questions are awesome.
And that's exactly how I want the After Hours show to be. I want it to be harder hitting and deeper digging than what we would do on this WrestleShoot.
Yeah.
Or even back on the old WrestleShoot with Porter, because back on the radio, we were really limited to what we could get into and we couldn't.
Yeah.
And I didn't really pull punches unless like Roland, like when we interviewed Roland on WrestleShoot, he says nothing is off limits except the lawsuit. And that's when Kali killed that kid.
Oh yeah.
He said if you even ask me a question on that, I have to hang up. Okay, fair enough. He put that right out there, and I knew that if I wanted to do shock rock radio, well, Roland, let's get into it. What happened? He wouldn't stagger or stutter. I wouldn't have a gotcha moment. He would have just hung up.
He gave you a warning.
Yeah. So I didn't push it with him. Now that we're doing this thing over here, we can get more deeper into the weirder questions. And when we get on to the next version of WrestleShoot, that one's going to be hot. That one we can really get in there and get down to some meat and potatoes instead of talking about the normal bullshit that they talk about on shoot interviews.
Yeah, exactly. We'd split that up too. Yeah, we have some good ideas.
I think it's going to work out well, and I think we're going to go ahead and take it home on that. Yeah.
Take it home, brother.
When's your next gig here?
November 30th.
Fuck yeah.
In Alvin, Texas, which is next to Houston, and it will be the rematch. Me and Fuezo Divina.
Fuezo Divina. All right.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to watch it right here on WrestleShoot and do our own commentary over it again because that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
All right. So on that note, we'll leave it with stay with us guys here. Give us a like, give us a follow. Here on Facebook, we're at Real Antisocial. We have tons of shows we're trying to crank out more and more often. Don't forget, we got Misbehavers, Red Rum, Ghosted, Play the Tape, Dots, Podcast, Gut Shank Theater. Like we just keep on cranking out the shows. So, and Play the Tape. Don't forget, Play the Tape. I fucking love that.
Play the tape.
That's right. So, with that being said, bye. Bye.